Again, bro, no. Who we summon him? Oh, damn, some high praise. I just got goosebumps, sir. Hey, what's going on, everyone? We are going to be getting into some Shippuden today. Hope y'all are having a good day. Last time we picked back off with Zabuza and Haku. Not gonna lie, y'all, a little bit of a nostalgic moment for me, seeing some flashback to the Land of Waves, seeing Zabuza and Haku and their demeanor as they've had their personalities still. Was really nice seeing them again, I'm not gonna lie, and just makes me like just reminisce about this journey we've been on since all the way back from the beginning of Naruto, man. Just so freaking cool. But yeah, y'all, it's officially the New Year's here. 2026 is upon us. I'm filming this on the 3rd of January. So hope you all had a good New Year's Eve celebration to New Year's. Let me know what y'all's New Year's resolutions are in the comments below, if you even do New Year's resolutions. I'm usually someone who likes to set a lot of big goals, although I tend not to meet them most of the time. So this year I'm kind of trying to just get in touch with what I want, day to day, and just take action on it versus setting a big goal and inevitably not meeting it for myself. I don't know, I always like the idea of it because it really motivates me when I set a big goal. I'm like, picture if I could get to the gym every day, like, get to the gym and get into this shape, or read every day, or X, Y, and Z. But then inevitably it's like an unrealistic goal, at least for me. I feel like some people are, really good about holding themselves accountable to a goal. But for me, I just like lose sight of it so quick. But hopefully I'll be able to stay a little bit more consistent, just trying to stay aligned with what I want day to day instead. But yeah, let me know what y'all's plans are for the year. And maybe, I don't know, by the end of 2027, I'd assume we're going to be done with Naruto. So maybe my New Year's resolution is to just finish off Naruto strong with y'all. But yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this. If you enjoy, drop a like for me, comment, subscribe, all the good YouTube stuff. And yeah, let's go ahead and watch some Shippuden together. Oh my god, we haven't seen Zetsus in freaking forever. So they did get captured. Up to no good. Yeah, seems like it'd be kind of hard to keep him in jail. Curious if they're gonna continue to follow Sasuke at this point. And isn't his blade broken now? Oh, she's all the way in the leaf. He secretly loves her. The mastermind Kabuto. That's crazy that he can summon more from the people who are reanimated already. Oh yeah, he had some of the swordsmen. I remember this now. Mist is going hard. No, Kasame though, he had to be the strongest. Cool. All the different nature styles. Maybe you align with Kabuto well. Yeah. They do now, man. Yeah, but what other jutsus can you use for that? Oh god, are they about to summon them all? Man, Shigetsu would be Creaming his creme right now if he was here. Damn, look at all those. Be careful.
俺につなげ、彼の術の力を緩くし、まずは俺の動きに委ねてくれ。山中さんとは新天神の術で俺と入れ替われ、前の感知能力ならこの霧の中でもザブザを探せるはずだ。ザブザを感知したら影真似をつけた俺をザブザを目視できる。
This is an interesting combination, man.
なるべく後ろを取るようにだ。
What is Zabuza doing?
すぐに新天神の術を解き、体を俺に戻してくれ。ザブザと戦い、奴の影を踏みつけ、影を飛ばせ。影真似と影縫いの2つの術の力を上げ、思いっきり奴を縛れ。アキが布縛りの術でザブザの体を動かぬように縛り上げる。はい。やるぞ。はい。新天神の術、俺たちでカカシさんをガードするぞ。
Seemed like Zabuza actually had the executioner blade, like how it was like broken. So maybe they did just summon all the swords.
長十郎以外にもすごい使い手がいたんだ。まずは切れ味最高の一本、雷刀牙の使い手、リンゴアメユリも叩き潰す。ドンと
Blunt blade. You mean a mallet?
すべてを突き刺し縫い合わせる。上刀縫い針の使い手。
That's cool.
あれくし丸。八筋に爆発の力を加えた爆刀しぶきの使い手、虚し陣八。星垣貴雨と同等に大刀サメ肌を扱った一人。
Yeah, Nukasame killed too.
それらすべての七刀を使いこなす鬼人の再来と言われた僕の兄。
It's his older brother? Oh.
お前の持っていた刀は折れてしまったんだろ。あんなものより新しく作ればいいんじゃないのか。
何にも知らないくせして。
It'd be kind of cool to make your own.
何はある能力がある。弾頭首切り包丁は刃こぼれしない刀。刃こぼれが治ると言った方がいいか。人の血を吸い続けることだね。
That's cool.
の鉄分で再生する。
Wild man.
お願いします。カカシさん、先手を取った。いける。
Again, bro. No. Haku. What a flashback.
見事だ、ハク。
ザブザをかばって飛び込んでくるとは、この子もう死んでる。
Man, just like last time.
かかし隊長。
Dude, the explosive sword is cool. That's insane. That is like a nightmare, man. Seems like they're losing people left and right.
もう見えづらいんじゃ。かかし隊長はまだか。まさかザブザにかかし隊長が切られたっていうのか。
Such simpler times, man. When we weren't fighting reanimated corpses out here.
ハクの兄ちゃんが言ってた。大切な何かを守りたいと思った時に本当に強くなれるってよ。
じゃ、お前もそう思う。
Man.
お前たちがナルトの最初の。
Oh, he thinks about that even at a time like this. Naruto did take a lot from them, man.
アキ、指示するまで俺の後ろで布縛りの術の準備をしておけ。どうしてだ。なぜついていけない。
Kakashi's just too good, man.
今のお前では俺には勝てないよ。なんだと？気づいていない。ザブザ、お前はあの時ハクを切ることをためらった。そしてお前の内心は、ハクの死による動揺を隠しきれなかった。だが今は違う。
Yeah, true tool this time. Not just trying to be one.
あのさ、かかし先生ってばよ。じゃあこれってどう思う？
何が？
あいつら敵だったけど、あいつら好きだった。
It's a little abnormal, but not weird.
いや、俺もだよ。
I bet it's hard for Kakashi to see them this way.
円錐縛れてた。よし上げ縛りの術。
Damn, man, the soundtrack's hitting hard.
お互いの絆そのものだったよ。忍びとして守るべきものがいろいろある。ザブザとハク。
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Man, the respect, dude. Oh. Ah, the imagery in this episode's so good.
ナルト、お前はどう思う？
God, this makes me want to watch Atlanta Waves so bad.
マキやれ。
はい。
Hmm.
札がある限り口寄せはできません。
Damn, that's a really important ability. They better protect that girl.
この術は許せない。次はお前の根の封印術を使う。見続け。
でもあの術は僕にはまだ。
断蔵がお前を買っていたのは確かだろう。もう感情を抑える必要はない。ま、俺も熱くなるまで時間のかかる方だが、今回は久しぶりに低かった。千の術をコピーしたコピー忍者のカカシ。
Oh, let's freaking see it, dude. Oh, now we're gonna get to see the fight against the Zetsus.
石玉。
八景空将。
I do want to see how much stronger they are.
八景将回転。
Pop, 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 pop. Ooh, is this stealing his chakra?
数が多すぎる。チャクラを
Of course they do.
剣砲。撃沈。次から次へ
Yeah,
と
they
切り
are
上げて。
outnumbered.
泣き言はいい。羊隊長、本部から連絡。我々の足元を通り抜けたそうで。
親父。
うるさい、分かってる。
Who's this? Literally invisible, that's cool. Oh, is it one of the Kages, the old Kages?
来たな。
Dope. Man, strong episode with Kakashi and Zabuza and Haku, man, I love that.
来たな。ムーの動きが止まった。チャクラも姿もない。無人と恐れられた二代目土影が感知されたようだ。
Some other ones are getting taken down.
ここからが本番。あのクラスの忍びならば、思考や感情は殺さぬ方が大きな戦果が期待できるか。口寄せの後は自由にやらせてみるか。
Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Asuma or something, man? That's the one I'm like most worried for. Is like Shikamaru and Asuma. I feel like that'd be heartbreaking. Oh, here we go. Who we summoning? Oh, yeah, some of the other Kages.
4代目雷影、2代目水影、4代目風影。
That's Gaara's dad, right? The fourth?
おかげがいないのが残念だが、歴代4影が揃うのだからな。
That's a freaking powerful squad.
存分子孫たちと殺し合うがいい。
なんだここは。これはかつてのこいつは知らないの。これは二代目火影の卑劣な術だ。死者を読みから読んでしまう。前らをここへ無理やり口寄せさせられた。忘れたか。お前を殺したのは俺ら。死んでたのさ。二代目水影。
That's a while being summoned back by the guy who killed you.
あの時か。ておい。あの時お前も一緒に死んでたのか。殺してやったら。
Blow for blow.
話を進めてた。俺たちを復活させた十社大名火影はどこだ。
Nope, not quite.
いるのはこの数キロ先。この新顔と同じチャクラを感じる。
Mm-hmm.
大軍と共に。貴様は確か。
これは4代目風影だ。あんたたちの武勇伝は先代から聞いてる。
少なくとも砂は4代目、いや5代目までは続いたって。未来の世界にいるってのはどうもへんてこな気分だぜ。
I'm sure.
俺たちが過去の存在なのだ。死の腰を折るな。殺すぞ。てか。
俺たちの世代で2代目火影はとっくに死んでた。しかしこの術、江戸天聖を使えた忍びがいた。
Oh, and he knew him. He killed him. Or Orochimaru killed him, I should say.
うち一人は父様か。
Yeah, wonder what this is gonna be like.
本部から連絡だ。奇襲部隊が敵の奇襲部隊と接触。敵は予想通りだが、江戸天聖という術で死者を蘇らせて戦場に送り込んできた。
この戦場にもどんな奴が送り込まれてくるかわからない。みんな覚悟してくれ。
合図だ。敵は近いぞ。
本部からは敵を感知したという連絡はなかったのに、どういうことだ。
本部でも感知できねえような奴がいたんだろう。まあ強え奴しか生き返らせねえだろうからよ。
死者と戦うなんてどうしよう。怖くなってきた。
ここまで来て今さら泣き言はなしだぜ。
ガーラ隊長率いる第4部隊より連絡。敵4名を発見。敵は2代目水影、2代目土影、4代目風影。
で、あと一人は
3代目雷影。
何暁め。
こちらの感知反応と数が合わないが、方法は確かなのか。
綱手姫よ、現れたのは2代目土影。道理でじゃぜ。自然感知反応が3つ出た上に地では感知できとらん。
Yeah, is the second one supposed to be like infamous for something?
様の仕業じゃぜ。
本部の感知システム術ですら感知できない奴がいるのか。
Seems strong.
そろそろダルイ第一部隊と敵数戦が接触します。強い奴と江戸天聖組との分別感知をお願いします。分かった。お前は拡大感知を担当しろ。やばいぞ。ダルイ第一部隊相手に江戸天聖組が多すぎる。しかもいつもこいつも名の通ったやつばかりだ。
This big sensory bubble thing's pretty interesting. Makes it more like modern logistics of warfare. Cool. It's like D-Day, them storming the beaches. So there's a few that are... oh. Or is he maybe just talking about the reanimated ones? Dude, Kakazu. He's gonna see his brother. Yikes. Oh.
まさかそんな。あいつらが何だったんだ。あの方々は金閣様と金閣様だ。
That's an interesting looking pair.
なんだこの二人は。首のチャクラを帯びているぞ。すごいチャクラ。
What?
雲の金銀兄弟だ。
Why do they have the nine-tails chakra around them? Oh. They're all triggered AF.
第一部隊には金閣銀閣。どちらにしてもこうなってはわしが出るしかない。
待ってください。相影様は忍び連合軍総大将。総大将は戦闘の最終段階まで無事でいて、指揮を取り続けなければならない。これが部下に対する責任です。
Yeah, don't send them out unless it's absolutely necessary.
しすぎてるぞ。戦闘状況は生き物と同じ。一刻と変化して、これを見極めるために地図をまずは各部隊の確認から行いましょう。
Shikaku's the logistics expert.
こうしているのが勘九郎率いる奇襲部隊です。
Got the dub there.
江戸天聖組の奇襲部隊と接触した模様ですが、
Yeah.
現在はさらに暁のアジトに向かって進行中です。最も先行しているのはカカシ第三部隊です。現在戦闘中ですが、ここ
I like the depiction of this. We need to see that like wider scope of the whole battle because it's so big in scale.
キツチ第二部隊が戦うこの場所。そしてあらゆる戦場をバックアップ。
Damn, his company's massive.
縦に長くスタンバっています。ここからです。海よりやってきた敵部隊、ダルイ第一部隊。
Yeah, this one might seem a little outclassed.
ここを A 戦場としましょう。さらに突如現れた歴代影たちと対するのはガーラ第4部隊となります。ここを B 戦場としましょう。
こうしてみると戦力はまんべんなく行き渡っているようだな。
それがまずいんです。兵力を集中して有利に立つのが戦術の鉄則。二方向からの敵。これに対しては集中して徹底的に叩く。ここでは戦場 A と B の2箇所がそうです。
So we should overwhelm one of them? Yeah.
あるい第一部隊側に兵力を集中する。以上のまま増援部隊として向かわせつつ、そしてキツチ第二部隊を横に展開してから敵を挟むように。
Overwhelm them.
それによってキツチ第二部隊が手薄になるが、帯状に長く展開している第5部隊が壁になる。さらにガーラ第4部隊は敵を中心に逆くの字に。
Yeah, try to delay them.
あるい第一部隊へさらに増援部隊として合流させ。
I like the clone animation for them all.
そして戦場 A で敵を殲滅した後、悪い第一部隊とガーラ分隊連合で戦場 B へ向かい、手を置いた戦場 B の敵を後方から一気に。
Seems like a good strategy, man.
なぜ戦場 A からだ。それにガーラ第4部隊を半分にすれば戦場 B の敵がそれを機に一気に攻め込んでくる場合もある。たかが4人と侮るなよ。
But they might bicker.
まず戦場 A に第2第5部隊が近く早く行動でき、それに戦闘を経て敵を知っている土第2部隊が白いやつ赤い効果が期待できます。そして戦場 B の敵歴代4影は攻め込みきれない。急にこちらの隊が半分になれば敵は何かあるとうかつに深追いできない。
いる歴代影だからこそガツに攻めてこないという。
This is really cool, yeah. I love all the strategy.
に攻め込んできたとしてガーラ第4部隊は戦闘遠距離部隊、遠距離攻撃を得意とし遠距離戦闘に持ち込むまでは時間をかけられる、つまり時間稼ぎをしやすい。
Playing to the strengths.
どうします総大将。
Damn, some high praise. I just got goosebumps for
ってからにしな。どうするんだ。
よし、やってみろ。
無事聞いていたな。
もう連絡した。それと中部隊の件は三船部隊に連絡済みだ。沈めには隊を均等に分配して医療に当たらせている。
Dude, I love all the spikes on the beach too. It reminds me of like the tank track things or whatever to block all the tanks.
いよいよ戦争なのに。
本部じゃ資格が作戦を考えてる。あいつの頭はめちゃくちゃ回転。
Yeah, where does Shikamaru get it from, huh?
なんかが思いつかないようなすげえ作戦をすぐ思いつくのさ。すかさずいのいちのやつが俺たちに連絡してくれる。俺はあいつらを信じてここで戦う。
Yeah, let's go. I love the setting for this battle here, y'all. This is battle A or B, I forgot. And as you going ham. The insects seem to do a good job taking the Zetsus down. Shino MVP?
ここは私たちが食い止めなきゃ。ありがとう、長座さん。
全部隊に連絡完了。よ
し。
The OG trio.
一ついいか、この葉の奈良の者。お前の作戦を完璧にするには少々手を加えねばならんことがある。
言いますと。
二代目土影はただの忍びではない。両天秤のじじい
では
先ほどからたびたび話題にされていた忍びです。チャクラ感知できない時点ですでに厄介だとは思っている。
血形限界のさらに上、血形と
Ooh.
忍びだ。
血形淘汰。それは三代目土影。あなただけのこととは。
Damn, the Tsuchikages are going hard, man.
一度に合わせることのできる。
He's sweating.
そして師匠と戦うことになると長い気はするもんじゃぜ。
言ってくれるか。
仕方あるまい。奈良の者よ。
はい。
わしが行くのはジントンのムー様がそこにいるからだけではない。先ほどの作戦は見事。第4部隊と対峙する歴代影たちは行動には出ん。およそその通りじゃ。
Yeah, you never really know for sure.
戦闘連隊を一つにまとめたが、俺は若さゆえの情熱が大きな要因だ。戦場ではそれが逆効果になることもあるという。
Humble too.
さて、ひとっ飛びして戦争を知らんガキどもにたた。
I like the Tsuchikage, man. Him and Gara especially together.
二代目ホカゲの使者を操る術。術者は二代目ホカゲではないよ。
So is this the second Tsuchikage here? Because he was like the invisible one?
体が言うことを聞かなくなる時があるな。手の行動を制限される。
どうやらそうみてえだな。あんたたちとも戦ってみたかったがな。残念残念。
God. Damn, y'all. I really like that. Very much like a setup episode, but the tactics of it all. I love it being visualized. With such a big scope, it really helps you as the audience like not get too lost in the chaos. I feel like they've been pretty organized with the fight so far for the battle, but you know quickly if like, you know, 4 or 5 different battles are happening at the same time, it might be hard for an audience to like follow it super closely, but really cool seeing it visualized, and especially seeing it through Kaku and seeing his acumen and strategy. That was really, really dope. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get in the review section for 266 and 267. Yeah, y'all, definitely some episodes more focused on the tactics of war. You know, we get that with Kabuto and his, utilization of Zabuza and the hidden mist, Kekai Genkai that he has. I think that's a Kekai Genkai. I mean, I know they were alluding to that at multiple points in the last episode, kind of covering the basis when they're all outnumbered. We get the tactics of Kakashi to kind of counter it and to subdue, that critical piece in Zabuza. And we especially get with Shikaku and the mobilization of the different troops or units into, different parts of the battlefield to overwhelm the opponent. Really liked the focus on the tactics here. I think it's really cool as an audience to see it all unfolding and maybe see some of the counters to each other, because I feel like Kabuto is going to have some more moves up his sleeve as well. Outside of that, we get a lot of lore to the 7 swordsmen of the mist, especially I guess the most powerful one, seeing Zetsu's brother especially, was really cool since he could supposedly wield all 7 swords. I thought that was a really cool little part of the lore, but even more so, like the second Tsuchikage and learning about Kekai Tuta. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I guess that's like the next level above Kekai Genkai. And if I remember correctly, Kekai Genkai, it's like a special, I guess, like power that's awakened in like your blood type, right? And I guess I don't remember if it's confirmed that it means you can basically use like 2 chakra natures at the same time. So with like Haku, for example, that change of like the mirror stuff is, I guess, water, and I don't know if it's lightning or stone, or one of those, right? Or earth style, I guess I should say. I think if I remember, it's supposed to be water and lightning, and that's like why she can move so quickly between them or create ice. Let me know if I'm misremembering that. But with Kekai Tuta, you can use 3 all at once. So I guess the Tsuchikage could use earth, water, and fire all at the same time. And it sounds like the 3rd Tsuchikage, the current one, the old fence sitter, can do the same. Like he's the only user that can use all of them at the same time. And I think I remember if it was like the Sage of the 6 Paths could use all 4. Like that's what we saw with Rinnegan, I guess, or with Nagato and his abilities. I'm not sure if it was all 4 at the same time or if it's just all 4 at different times. There's so much nuance in this power system, so a little bit to keep up with, but let me know if I have the right interpretation there to make sure y'all keep me on track in my understanding. But really cool learning about that. Second Tsuchikage seems to be a force to be reckoned with. Like he can avoid all the sensory techniques. He's like literally invisible. We haven't seen somebody do that. We've seen Shinobi all camouflage and, kind of sneaking around, of course, but not to this level. Really cool. And then one other, cool pairing got was the Gold and Silver brothers. Was that Kikaku and Ginkaku? But yeah, they're from the Hidden Cloud. But the biggest thing that's curious to me is like why they have the 9-tailed chakra around them. Is that from when Minato split the different forms of the 9-tailed chakra, like the yin and yang of it or whatever, the blue and red chakra? Or is this from something else? Yeah, lots of really cool lore that we're getting introduced to, but I'm sure will be fleshed out even more and more. Let's go ahead and do the character ends. We'll talk a little bit more about these moments. So for MVP, I'm gonna give it to Kakashi. I really like the scene between him and Zabuza and Haku. I like the strategy, of course, like I was talking about, kind of the way he's countering it, but I really like the emotion and theme here a lot more though. We see a lot of mirroring of, their first time facing each other back when Zabuza and Haku were actually live and human and shinobi. We see that contrast against this present moment where Haku does come once again to protect Zabuza as a tool, right? Like kind of fulfilling his shinobi duty. But in this case, it's full puppetry. It's full, Haku's soul isn't, or like his personality isn't there anymore. So it's more like Kabuto manipulating the situation to protect his critical piece, Zabuza. And it's almost like Kakashi in this sense is honoring his enemy, who Zabuza and Haku really were in their last moments, the real death that they had, which was them really getting back in touch with their humanity, their bond together, not just using each other as tools, especially Zabuza using Haku as a tool, and him kind of just allowing that to happen, but instead getting back in touch with his bond with Haku and dying together with Haku kind of at the end at that bridge there. So I really like how Kakashi honors their death here. He doesn't really let them, you can sense the anger in him, them being used now and not, them kind of being where they're at when they died. And I think there's a very important part here too with, we see Naruto talking about how he learned from Haku to, protect those who are precious to you. And that's how you get true strength. You become truly strong, right? He took inspiration from Haku, his enemy. He took, he learned from his enemy, and ultimately he respected his enemy. He said he liked them, and we see Kakashi say the same back to him, right? Naruto asks if that's weird, and it's like, that might not be the norm, but that doesn't mean it's weird. Almost, I think it's more respectful, because you kind of have to have a certain level of maturity to detach, who from your enemy, to see them as actual human beings and not just as an enemy. And I think you see that respect from Kakashi in this present moment to subdue Zabuza, and just reflecting back, seeing his emotion, you can tell that he really respects who they were, and he's happy that it was Naruto's first opponent, because it really gave Naruto so much perspective as a younger shinobi to fight for what's important, not for what's going to get you your status. So really love that mirroring, that contrast, but ultimately seeing the embodiment of respect and honoring even an enemy in Kakashi's character in this present moment. For the best moment, I'm going to give that to Shikaku and the tactical vision. The whole visual we got of it, I thought was really well done. I like Shikaku just taking somewhat of an important, not somewhat, an important role in that situation, and gaining the Rakage's respect. I love the Rakage's response is like, no wonder the cloud could never beat the leaf when you guys got shinobi like this. Thought that was a cute moment. But you see his tactical acumen there, and really thinks it through in front of some of the most powerful shinobi in the world, the Kages. Funniest character, I'm going to give that to the second Mizukage. I liked his interactions with the second Tsuchikage. Be like, oh, I killed you. No, you killed me. Oh, I'm going to kill you now. Well, we're dead. Pretty funny there. And then we'll skip over the Sako this time. I could give it to Kabuto every time, but we'll lay off him this time since he wasn't too spicy in this. So yeah, y'all, I'm really liking this. I won't lie, it's a little bit of overwhelm with all the different shinobi kind of being referenced through the reanimation jutsu, but it's both overwhelming but also really exciting. I hope that as it goes, I can kind of get my bearings with who's who and connecting the pieces in the lore and timeline. I hope the author lays it out a little bit more sequentially to a degree, or I guess at some point lays it out in a way that will help me kind of connect the pieces a bit more. But either way, I'm just happy to be getting a bunch of lore. Lore is always what keeps a huge universe like this so exciting to watch. And obviously the battle itself is cool, but I'm curious to see how this strategy is going to work out. I feel like there's going to be a few curveballs thrown. We kind of see a little bit of that alluded to by the current Tsuchikage and trying to take on Lord Mu, the second Tsuchikage, but also maybe what Gar will do to respond in his young, inexperienced passion, right? That was a catalyst for everyone to unite, but maybe this might make them go out and attack the Kages a little preemptively, especially with his father there. I'm curious what that situation is going to look like. I'm very nervous for all these damn matchups with these emotional bonds, but maybe it'll serve for some really good writing moments like we just saw with Zabuza, Haku, and Kakashi. So I'll be there for that for sure. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about this one. Let me know if there's anything I'm misinterpreting or not remembering with the Kekkei Genkai and all that. Help me out with the power system especially. It's been a long journey, but I feel like I have to I always want to Google things to be like, okay, yeah, I remember this. Okay, remind myself on this. But I always run the risk of learning information I'm not supposed to know yet, so I don't want to spoil myself. So help me out in the comments below. That'd be great. And appreciate y'all joining me today. Hope you all enjoyed the reaction, and I'll catch you for the next episode. Peace.